How to label or tag items in a spreadsheet. I'm a novice at spreadsheets, so I hope you'll forgive me if I'm asking a super obvious question. Is it possible to use tags in Excel or Google Spreadsheet? I'm creating a spreadsheet to log all the articles and books I'm reading. Say I'm reading Claudius. I want to give it these tags: history, fiction, biography, disability, politics, drama. Then, if I want to display all the articles or books tagged with politics, I can maybe search or display a pivot with that tag. Maybe preferably, the tags should all be in one cell with each word separated by a comma. If each word were in a cell of its own, it would make the table really messy, I think. I am open to other labeling solutions too. Thanks.
As far as I know, there are no built-in features that can parse and summarize comma-separated tags in Excel. You can, of course, create your own solution with worksheet functions and a little VBA. Here's a quick solution for doing this. Step 1. Press Alt plus F11 to open the VBA editor pane in Excel. Insert a new module and paste in this code for a custom function. This function will allow you to create comma-separated lists to summarize the tag data you have. Step 2. In a worksheet, enter in a cell, H2 in the example below, the tag you want to search for. In the cell to the right, enter the following formula by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus Enter. By pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus Enter, you are entering the formula as an array formula. It will appear surrounded by ... in the formula bar. Note that in the formula $B$2 column $B$6 is the range that holds all the tags for the items listed in $A$2 column $A$6. Edit. If you don't mind your matches being listed in a column instead of in a list in one cell, you can return matches for tags using only worksheet functions. Where your titles are in column A, the tags are in column B, and the tag you are searching for is in H2, you can use the following array formula in I2 and fill down as far as you need. The formula works by first forming an array of numbers based on whether the tags in each row contains the search term. If a match is found, the round number is stored in the array. If it is not found, 20000000 is stored in the array. Next, the small row -1 part of the formula returns the row -1th smallest value from the array. Next, this value is passed as an index argument to the index function, where the value at that index in the array of titles is returned. If a number greater than the number of rows in the title array is passed to index as an argument, an error is returned. Since 2 million is passed as the argument when no matches are found, an error is returned. The if_error function then returns, in this case. It is important to grasp how row is being used in this formula. If you want to display your list of results starting in a different row, you will need to adjust the second argument of the small function so that it returns the first smallest value from the array. E.g., if your list of results starts in row 1 instead of row 2, you would use small ... row instead of small ... row -1. Also, if your list of titles and tags does not start in row 1, you will need to adjust the formula as well. The second argument of the if function must be adjusted so that a match in the first row of your data returns 1. E.g., if your list of titles starts in row 2 instead of row 1, you will need the formula to include if ... row $A$2 column $A$7 -1 ... instead of if ... row $A$1 column $A$6 ...
Another idea. Use the inbuilt filter functionality. Filter by the tags column, then you can search for rows containing a given tag. A row with the tag list, comedy, horror, romance, would show up when searching for any of those 3 tags.
While doing this programmatically works well in some cases, I found a manual approach worked for me. Using columns for tags, you can easily tag a row item by entering a 0 into the column. You then have one row and enter ones in each of the tag columns for that row. You can color this row. Then when you sort by one of the tags, the ones, blue, row acts as a separator between your filtered results, zeros, and everything else, underscore. This has a few advantages. 1. You don't have to type your tag each time. 2. You can easily cross-reference to check if you have duplicate or similar items that can be reduced to one.
My non-VBA approach is to list out tags in one column, let's say column H, separating items with commas. From there, I use a combination of text to columns and remove duplicates to get my list of tags. I copy-paste this into the header row of my main sheet, in this case, beginning in column L, then, in each cell below the individual tag headers, enter the following. This gives the best of both worlds. The tag column H is easy for people to read, the individual tag columns, with their zeros and ones, are easy for the computer to read. It's dynamic if you remain within the given set of tags, or if not, you need to add your new tag to the header row, then copy your formulas over. From there, pivot tables are your friend.
It's not clear to me exactly how you want to use the tags. But in Google Sheets, you can use the split function to split a string of tags, delimited by spaces, commas, or whatever you want, into several other cells, and I'm sure even Excel has a function that can search a cell for a tag.
If you want support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.